Neo, meet Trinity. Hey everybody, yes I did. I went ahead and bought a second Neo. You remember Neo, the Neo named Neo. Now we have a Neo named Trinity. They look so sweet together. Why did I do this? Number one, I've been thinking about Neo too, but the price on these things all of a sudden just dropped, and the Neo now comes for about $130. You get a battery and the Neo, and of course your accessories as far as cables and stuff like that. Nothing real, no charger or anything like that. So why? Well, why not? First of all, the price is pretty good. Second of all, when you think these things are going to start going down the fur hopper FPV hollow course with all kinds of hazards, having a spare one if they hit the wall at the speed of stink might be a good idea, since you can't get them fixed. They're going to be disposable drones. So the big question I had was, okay, how about pairing? If you have one Neo already paired to your RC2 controller, do you have to pair the second one, or does it just find it? Well, we're getting ready to find out with this little test thing here. Here's what we did. I had been flying Trinity around just for, and you'll see the test flight, the first flight, and I had to pair it to the RC2 controller, which I did. Flew it, and then I thought, okay, after she's paired, if I go back and I want to use Neo, do I have to repair him, or is it just find a DJI Neo just no matter what? Here's what happened. Now here's the controller. I select the Neo. I thought, is it going to find it? Is it going to find it? I had to pair it again. But notice that it happens really instantly. It happens really quickly. And I said, okay, how about if I want to go back and pair Trinity back to the controller again? What happens that time? Well, here's that. And once again, we select a controller. It says we want to pair it. I tell it when the aircraft beep. This took a little longer. I had a problem with the button. And bango, she's right back in. Now what I really wanted to see is what happens if you are paired to Trinity, you turn everything off, you power up. What do you have to do, or does it find it quickly? And here's what happened. Bang. Just the minute the controller and Trinity powered up, they were paired and ready to go. There wasn't any additional pairing that needed. So you just have to remember, which guy did I fly last, and that one won't need to be paired. The other one will have to be repaired, but it is just nothing compared to like switching from a Neo to an Air 3 or something like that. It is really quick. Now that we talked about the pairing, let's talk about Trinity's maiden voyage. And we're powering up, and we were going to be very gentle today because it's her first time. I didn't want Neo getting mad at me for injuring her, so it was a very docile flight. And I did try some flying around, but nothing real severe, nothing that would endanger her. Because I remember my first flight with Neo ended up slamming to the side of a big trash can. Sheepishly, she comes out front, and look, Trinity, there's a whole new world here. And we've been down this street before. As you can see, the skies are a little bit threatening. The winds had not come yet, but we're supposed to be due for more violent weather this afternoon, and I wanted to get this in this morning while things were kind of calm. And just getting used to the feel of Trinity here. So after we get her up to altitude, I'm going to switch over to the recording from the drone itself. And remember, these Neos only have a little bit of storage space for videos. So after you fly a trip or two, you download them and then you put in a new battery and you fly them again. Here we're going over to the 4K camera, and remember, these are just 4K 30, not 4K 60. But all in all, I don't think this is bad at all. Video from a little drone like this. And I have her in cine mode this trip for the first time out. And the next one, we're going to try a little bit higher mode, and we'll probably take her and Neo down and put them through the FPV course at Hopper Hollow. And as Neos don't have any obstacle avoidance, I'm being pretty tender with her. And I didn't do a return to home on this test either. And you can see I'm standing out there keeping a pretty good eye on her as far as the trees and are concerned. I didn't want to smash her into anything yet. So now we're going to go back in and land. I hope. Making some adjustments to the landing area, and now we're ready. I've got everything is under my control. And down we go. So that's Trinity's maiden voyage. I hope you enjoyed that. And as far as my feelings toward Neo and Trinity, have a happy life, and as the Lord said, be fruitful and multiply. Thanks for stopping by West Texas Droning. We ask that you like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell. Have a great day, and we will see you in a little bit. God bless. We'll see you later.